Oh, hey guys. I'm here at the Clarksburg Water Board, the water plant. This thing was, I think it was completed in 1986 or 87. I remember because I was in grade school. My dad was a electrician, worked on this plant, union electrician. And in the flood of 1985, this thing wasn't done yet. And it was kind of an issue because the water got, the flood water covered the old treatment plant, if I remember correctly. You know, water board's been kind of a hot issue. For some reason, the council seemed to have been fighting with them. You know, back during the city council election and the city election, Ashley Marinero was running for water board, and one of the accusations was that Paul Howell put her up to run so they could raise rates on people. And then, you know, Moneybag Joe Biden handed out millions to the city of Clarksburg to be used on infrastructure projects. American Recovery Act. One of the things they wanted to use it on was broadband instead of water pipes. Well, they had a man come up from Charleston kind of say, you know, that's going to be hard to do, hard to justify. You know, Ryan Kennedy, I think, former mayor, was convinced that there was just no broadband in Clarksburg. Maybe that's why he was moving files by thumb drive about Imperial instead of just using the internet like a normal person. Maybe he just couldn't get his internet working over there on Baver Street. I don't know. But then we had the sinkholes, and it seemed like, well, that kind of fell apart. But there was this one meeting where a couple really questionable things were done. You know, first of all, they come in there, water board wanted to give themselves a $100 meeting raise, which I think, you know, would have come up like $2,200 a year each, for a total $6,600 because there's three people on the board. And more than one city council person had had insurance benefits from the city in excess of that amount. In fact, Ryan Kennedy drew $15,000 a year. Or got $15,000 a year from City of Clarksburg each year that he was on council, or $14,500 in insurance benefits, or untaxed. You know, he just got insurance in that amount of money for that amount. And then he wanted to come in and strip the insurance benefits away from the city council. Said it was one of his goals. Well, if it's that big of a moral imperative to him, why did he take $14,500 a year? You know, is he just used to being a hypocrite and preying on the good-natured people and getting by with this shit? I don't know, you know. One could say they found lead, a lot of lead. There's a crisis in Clarksburg. They say our water pipes are just full of lead. Don't drink the water if you live in a house that built before 1950. Usually associate that with poorly run Democrat cities, but our former mayor, who didn't want to fix the water system, was a chair of the Tea Party here in Clarksburg, Harrison County. So I don't know, you know, maybe he's just used to being a jackass and getting by with it. Or maybe, well, I shouldn't say. Maybe he'd been drinking a little bit too much of the water and got lead poisoning. I shouldn't make that joke because it's not funny. It's a serious health concern, especially for developing children. And I hope that's just another example of why our city council needs to stop joking around and use that money for things that we really need. I'll holler at you later.